Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 most anticipated video game releases of 2024. So it's time to start looking ahead at next year's upcoming games. Number 10, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Starting off the list at number 10 is the Mario vs. Donkey Kong remake coming February 16th, 2024. This classic 2D platformer was originally released on the Game Boy Advance nearly 20 years ago. The remake will have updated HD graphics, new levels, and a brand new co-op multiplayer mode. As a huge Mario fan, I'm excited to play this refreshed take on the original game. Number 9, Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Coming in at number 9 is Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. This action-adventure game arrives on February 2nd, 2024, and comes from Rocksteady Studios, known for the acclaimed Batman Arkham series. You'll play as Harley Quinn, Deadshot, Captain Boomerang, and King Shark as you take down a brainwashed Justice League. With great graphics and interesting gameplay, this looks to be a unique addition to the DC Comics video game universe. Number 8, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. At number 8, we have Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, the first new Prince of Persia game in many years, set to launch on January 18th, 2024. In this puzzle platformer, the prince will battle mythical beasts as he fights to save the city of Mount Koth. The graphics look gorgeous, and the platforming is sure to be challenging and fluid. As a big fan of the older Prince of Persia games, this long-awaited sequel has me very excited. Number 7, Tekken 8. Coming in at number 7 is Tekken 8, arriving on January 26, 2024. This fighting game continues the story of the Mishima family, with Jin Kazama battling his father Kazuya Mishima for control of the family's corporate empire. The graphics and character models look amazing, and new gameplay mechanics like the heat system allowing you to build up your attack power should add more strategy to matches. As someone who enjoys fighting games, Tekken 8 is easily one of my most anticipated titles. Number 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Alright, next on the list at number 6 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which arrives on February 29th, 2024. This is the second game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. It picks up right after the last game, following Cloud and Avalanche as they leave Midgar to track down Sephiroth. The story, characters, and graphics all look incredible. As a massive Final Fantasy VII fan, I simply cannot wait for the sequel. Number 5, Stalker 2. Halfway through the list at number 5 is Stalker 2. Heart of Chernobyl, the long-in-development sequel to the Stalker series of survival horror FPS games. The Heart of Chernobyl is expected in the first quarter of 2024. In this game, you play as a mysterious stalker, exploring the dangerous, anomalous zones surrounding Chernobyl. The developers have talked about advanced AI and huge open levels. After over 15 years since the last game, expectations are massive for this cult classic franchise to make a big comeback. Number 4, Star Wars Outlaws. Alright, coming in at number 4 is Star Wars Outlaws, a new Star Wars game with a cool cyberpunk twist. Outlaws does not have a set release date yet, but is planned for sometime in 2024. The game is being developed by Ubisoft and follows the original character Cat Vess, an outlaw who travels across the galaxy, taking jobs and getting into trouble. Gameplay looks to blend third-person shooting with space combat sequences. It's great to see a new Star Wars game trying something different from the typical Jedi and Sith-focused stories. Outlaws has serious potential to bring a fresh perspective to the Star Wars universe. Number 3, Crimson Desert. Moving into the top 3 at number 3, we have Crimson Desert, an open-world medieval fantasy RPG from the same developers behind Black Desert Online. While it does not have a release date yet, Crimson Desert is expected sometime in 2024. You control a mercenary leading a party of warriors across the continent of Pywall. Combat looks extremely impressive, with large-scale battles involving hundreds of NPCs fighting on screen at once. This is shaping up to be an ambitious game that could become the next epic fantasy RPG. Number 2, Unicorn Overlord. Now at number 2 is Unicorn Overlord, a unique upcoming tactical RPG from Atlas and Vanillaware. Launching March 8, 2024, Unicorn Overlord has a storybook art style and lets you control Prince Alain as he fights to regain control of his kingdom. With characters like elves, angels, and beastmen joining your party, this is a wonderfully colorful and imaginative take on the strategy RPG genre. From the stellar track record of the developers, Unicorn Overlord might be one of the most underrated games of 2024. Number 1, Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. And finally, taking the number 1 spot as a most anticipated game of 2024 is Like a Dragon. Infinite Wealth, the next mainline entry in Sega's Yakuza series. This is launching on January 26, 2024. The game brings back fan-favorite protagonists Ichiban Kasuga and Kiryu Kazuma as they become embroiled in a complex conspiracy spanning Japan and Hawaii. Like a Dragon promises to deliver another wacky, extremely fun story, along with the classic beat-em-up gameplay the Yakuza series is loved for. Well, those are my picks for the top 10 most anticipated video game releases coming in 2024. There are a ton of amazing sequels, remakes, and new IPs set to launch next year. Let me know in the comments which of these upcoming games you are most excited to play. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.